Do you ever hear the expression, enough is never enough? Huh? Just read an interesting article on World Net Daily. Obama wants more than 18 trillion, 113 billion in debt. Treasury Secretary warns Congress to raise borrowing limits. The Obama administration this week is warning Congress that it needs to raise the nation's debt ceiling, the maximum the government can legally borrow beyond its current 18 trillion, 113 billion, because officials already are having to juggle the books to keep the balance in the black. The issue repeatedly has been the source of conflict in Washington, with a standoff in 2011 leading to a downgrade in the nation's credit rating by one rating agency and another in 2013, developing into a 2-week shutdown of some portions of government when Barack Obama refused to negotiate with Congress. Now, according to CNN, Treasury Secretary Jack Lew has dispatched to leaders of the legislative bodies a letter telling them they need to raise the ceiling, and soon. Our lawmakers could, according to another plan from the Government Accountability Office, simply eliminate the ceiling entirely to give the president virtually unlimited borrowing authority. Hey folks, are you sort of getting the picture? Huh? I mean, are you sort of understanding what this is all about? Obama wants to turn the United States into a shithole. He wants to turn it into a third world country. And he's bringing third world people here to help them do that. They'll feel right at home. We won't, but they will. It says, according to the Associated Press, the current national debt stands only pocket change, 25 million below the limit. You know how long that's going to last, that 25 million? It's gone. You know what's going to happen? The credit organizations are going to downgrade. And then what's owed is going to be that much more because the interest is going to be that much higher. Obama doesn't care. He's here to do what he's doing. You know, if you watch some of my earlier videos, and that's before I realized that he's not going to leave, but when I thought he might leave, I said before he leaves, he'll bankrupt the country. He's got 18 months left. I'm laughing. You know why I'm laughing? I'm laughing because I consider myself to be fortunate. Why? Because I'm old. And I lived a fairly decent life, short of a couple of insane divorces. But other than that, health-wise, couldn't be better. Women-wise, I had more than my fair share. So I've lived a fairly decent life. I feel sorry for my children, my grandchildren. I feel sorry for your children and your grandchildren. The Manchurian candidate will destroy our country if he hasn't already. You think not? Well, when you finish reading this article, you might sort of think about it differently. It says here, the national debt clock recently, the numbers change constantly, estimated that the debt liabilities per person amounted to $57,026. But because there are many who do not pay taxes, the per-person liability is $154,433. And who do we thank for that? Barack Hussein Obama, Nancy Pelosi, Harry Reid, you whacked out Democrats. That's who you thank for this. And these rhino Republicans, which sadly it appears most of them are. We do not have a conservative Republican Party. That's why if Donald runs as a conservative Republican candidate to replace the defunct Republican Party, he might win. That's, of course, if Obama doesn't declare martial law. There's a whole lot of ifs, isn't there? Huh? I told you what I think. I told you what Jack Lew thinks, the Secretary-Treasurer. Huh? I told you what Barack Obama, I believe, thinks. The question now is, what do you think?